Mother holds son's hand to say goodbye, and something impressive happens. A 7-month-old infant who was born with a rare birth defect is recovering from a life-saving heart transplant days after his parents and doctors feared he would run out of time. Lincoln Say went through multiple surgeries in order to keep blood flowing and his heart pumping after he was born with a birth defect called heterotaxy syndrome, which is a disorder that results in certain organs forming on the opposite side of the body. In Lincoln's case, his heart developed on the right side of his body and not the left. The Says live in Anchorage, Alaska, but Lincoln was born in Oregon at Portland's Legacy Emmanuel Medical Center because of his heart condition. Doctors at Portland Legacy originally thought Lincoln's problems could be solved with surgeries, and when he was just 12 hours old, they performed an operation according to the Seattle Times. But even after multiple surgeries, his heart was still not working properly, and his doctors told his parents, Mindy and Rob Say, he needed a transplant. Mindy and Rob's prayers were answered after they received a last-minute call from Seattle's Children's Hospital. The Says, who also have 3 other children, ages 16, 8, and 6, temporarily relocated from Alaska to Seattle so that Lincoln would have a fighting chance. Lincoln had been waiting since November for a pediatric heart transplant, and doctors told them it could take up to 90 days for a heart to become available, according to the Seattle Times. The offer came last Thursday evening on day 89, just when Lincoln's heart was starting to give out. These types of surgeries pose challenges because there's a shortage of donor organs, including hearts, from infants and toddlers, matching the size and shape needed for babies such as Lincoln. Rob Say told ABC News that Lincoln really started to decline and his color turned purple. He had a cardiac arrest, and they were able to revive him. Dr. Michael McMillan, Lincoln's transplant surgeon and surgical director of heart transplantation at Seattle's Children's Hospital, said Lincoln had been sick and getting sicker. I think he was about to die on us. Right before he fell off the edge, a heart became available, McMillan said. But 4 days after Lincoln went into cardiac arrest, Rob and Mindy Say said they found out a heart was available. Mindy Say told ABC News that she was shocked and elated, but also sad for the other family. Lincoln went into cardiac arrest again when he was getting ready for his transplant, but this time they were able to put him on the heart bypass machine that was set up for the surgery. McMullen told ABC News that they were able to get him on the machine quickly, when it can normally take 2 hours, and we did it in 12 minutes and doing CPR. Immediately after surgery, Lincoln's parents and surgeons noticed a difference. Mindy said that he woke up with so much energy. Lincoln is now able to stay up for hours and no longer is so fatigued that he falls asleep every half hour, according to Rob. He was grabbing my face and pulling my beard, Rob said. Although Lincoln is still in the hospital, McMullen said he's optimistic that Lincoln will be able to go home next few months, but he will continue to face challenges as he recovers from surgery. Lincoln's new heart will grow with him and could last 20 years or more. Describing their mission on their website, the organization writes, "Our mission is to introduce remembrance photography to parents suffering the loss of a baby with a free gift of professional portraiture." The organization trains, educates, and organizes for professional photographers to provide what they describe as beautiful heirloom portraits to families facing the untimely death of an infant. We believe these images serve as an important step in families' healing process by honoring the child's legacy, they say. The organization was founded by Cheryl Haggard, who had made the excruciating decision to take her newborn son, Maddox Achilles Haggard, off life support in 2005. Maddox was born with a condition called myotubular myopathy, which prevented him from breathing, swallowing, or moving on his own. Before doing so, they called photographer Sandy Puck to take pictures of them cradling their son, including some when he had been taken off life support, when, they say, he was free from the tubes and the wires that had sustained him. Cheryl said that night was the worst night of my life, but when I look at the images, I'm not reminded of my worst night. I'm reminded of the beauty and blessings he brought. She realized that those tender photographs documented Maddox's eternal connection with his parents and inspired her to launch a nonprofit organization to give other grieving parents the same experience. Named after the children's bedtime prayer, Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep provides families of babies who are stillborn or extremely ill newborns with free professional portraits. They said about the service, photographs are one of the most precious and tangible mementos that a parent can have, showing the love and bond that was given and shared with their baby. These portraits will last for generations and will honor and remember a tiny life that is forever loved and cherished. In one testimonial on their website, a couple explained how their final family portrait helped them grieve. On Saturday, March 17, 2012, around 10:45 a.m., we said hello and goodbye to our beloved son. It's shocking to know that he is physically no longer with us, yet we're glad that your organization exists and was able to provide us a lifetime of memories through the baby pictures taken of him. We're so grateful and thank God that we have these pictures to forever treasure our baby angel. May God continue to bless you and you bless and help families through their difficult time.